It's time for evergreens. This is TLC Live. It's evergreen time, and they are new here at TLC. Yes, they are in, hot off the presses, or whatever that would be, plant-wise. Yes, Daryl's here off the farm. Daryl's here to tell us about evergreens. Let's start off with what constitutes an evergreen.
Yes, well, an evergreen really is basically anything that keeps its color and its foliage all year long.
Okay.
So that could be boxwood, that could be hollies, that could be pines, that could be junipers.
You know, every yard should maybe have a few.
Definitely every yard should have some. Yeah, it helps your yard to look nice and pretty, even when all the other trees have lost their leaves.
Yeah, because you know when you're going down the street and you see, gosh, you know that they have all, what do they got? You know, it's evergreens because and it's something they may not even really be aware of, but it's because they've got color all year round.
Exactly, and a good landscape will incorporate that in somewhere, you know, in every design. So, and we've got lots to choose from currently. Yes.
You want to talk about them? Let's talk about the boxwoods first.
Yes. So we just got a few shipments in this week, and so we're going to talk about basically some Oregon product. A lot of this product here that we're going to look at right now is all grown in Oregon because the farms in Oregon can produce a boxwood like what you're looking at now, and about half the time is what we could here at a farm. So you're actually paying less for it, and believe it or not, they do just as well here in Oklahoma. They just grow slower. So, so anyway,
that's surprising to me because Oregon and Oklahoma, I don't think same climate. I don't think anything.
Yeah, well, they've got a lot longer, or they've got a longer growing season, and they've got much better soil conditions, so they can actually do things much faster than we can here.
Okay. So the boxwoods, what we need to know about these are, well, for one thing, how tall do they get?
Well, there's many different varieties of boxwood. So right here is going to be some tall, narrow boxwood. So those really won't get much wider than what you see there, but they will continue to get taller. So that's great for someplace like either flanking windows or a doorway or even on the corner of a house. And then you've got the stuff that's maybe more pyramidal there that you would maintain and trim to look that way. We've got stuff that will be short and rounded. So really there's a lot to choose from when it comes to boxwood. You're really best to know kind of what your lighting conditions are and what the size you want it to be.
Okay, and these have different colors as well, so
Correct,
whatever you're looking for.
Correct, yeah. There's the dark green, and then there's also the variegated, which is nice.
Now, if you're looking for something that would look beautiful in your yard all year round, you can't go wrong there.
Correct, yeah. This is kind of the tried and true blue Atlas cedar, another one of the evergreens that we do a lot of here. And it's popular for a good reason. It gives you some nice blue color in the landscape. It gives you some good size. And there are a few different varieties like the Horseman Blue Atlas, which would be a dwarf. There's the Columnar Blue Atlas, which would be taller and thinner, you know, depending on the location you want to put it in. So that's definitely one of the popular ones. What we're looking at now are some Deodar cedars. I really like these. This one is a Carl Fuchs Deodar, and there's some Sanders Blue mixed in there. They're going to be more narrow and taller, so these work really nice a little bit closer to the house. A lot of people want to put something in a flower bed, and these are definitely good options for that. And the Deodars, as opposed to the Blue Atlas, tend to have some drooping on the end of the branches. Kind of makes it look a little more wispy, kind of a little softer. So evergreens, we were talking about those. These are evergreens that do grow very well in Oklahoma, just a little bit slower than what they would in Oregon. But these are really nice for a landscape. But there are a few key things you want to learn when you're planting these. It's important to make sure that when you plant these, that you raise them up above grade slightly. It helps a lot with drainage. These really don't like wet feet, so it's important that you do make sure that they are allowed to go completely dry between waterings. That's very important.
So if you're having trouble with any of this, figuring all this out, about what do I get?
Correct.
How do I plant?
Yes.
Come see you, Daryl, or see someone here.
Come see us and tell us about your location, because if you tell us it's a little more shaded or a little more sunny or a little more damp, usually we can tell you what you can do to help amend that to make it a better growing condition for the plant you're looking at.
What if you're stressing out about planting it in general?
Then let us do it for you. Let us do it for you. Yeah, we have crews that will do that. They're excellent at what they do, and you know that way that we're going to plant it at the right height, we're going to stake it for you, mulch it, and that way you'll get a warranty too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's look at some of these other ones. These are great. We've got some Arizona cypress here on the right, the real soft blue needles. Those smell wonderful. They are extremely drought tolerant. They grow really fast here in Oklahoma, so this is actually a good one if you're looking for a little bit faster growth. We love these. And they're going to be pretty good sized at long term, so these would work great for a screen if you're looking for screening.
Oh, those do smell good.
They really do,
they
yes.
Smell like Christmas.
I know they kind of do, yes. And then also great for screening would be the hollies over here on the left, these giant Nellie Stevens hollies.
Now, for people who don't understand what you're saying about screening, it's like if you want to let me maybe block something out.
Correct, yeah. If you've got an ugly back fence or a neighbor's house might be a little too close, the windows might be a little not great in placement, then yeah, the screening basically just anything to block something, another view of something else. So these Nellie Stevens work great for that. We just got these in, and these are excellent. They're really big, so if you want some instant gratification, this is definitely a great way to go.
Yeah, no kidding. That would block almost anything.
Yeah, instantly. Yeah, exactly.
I can't imagine what it wouldn't block.
Exactly. So on the flip side would be these tall, narrow Taylor junipers over here, which is another really nice one for flanking. These are about as close to an Italian cypress as what we can get here in Oklahoma. Everyone likes that really narrow, really tall look, and this is what you can do in Oklahoma to get that. These might max out about 3 feet tall or so, and maybe 15 to 20 feet, or three feet wide or so, and maybe 15 to 20 feet tall. So it gives you a really nice look without taking up a ton of floor space or a ton of bed space.
So Daryl, evergreens are a great way to get color in your yard all year round.
Correct, and we've got lots to choose from.
All right, Daryl, thanks so much. We'll see you soon here at TLC.